Alright everyone, today we're back with a different type of video. I know I always say that whenever I don't do my normal stuff, but it's become a part of my intro that I have indebted into myself. So here we are. So, what is today's video going to be about? Today's video is going to be about games that deserve remakes, sequels, whatever, because they were that good and I liked them a lot. And that's the premise of the video. So without further ado, let's get into this before I forget a lot of the stuff I want to talk about. So the first one is Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy. Now I know what you're thinking. We got a Dissidia game a few years back. Yes, but that game sucked. And I would like to pretend that that wasn't a thing, since that game was really bad. They fumbled a lot because it could have been something good, since we've wanted a new Dissidia game for consoles since 2011 when 12 came out, and we finally got it like 10 years later, and it was bad. I know it was for the arcades, but still it didn't like it didn't transfer well to the West. So the game sucked. That's why it's no longer. You can still play it, but that's why like the online of it is dead, since they screwed the pooch. And yeah, I would love them to come back to it, or if they don't come back to it, just put it on like newer consoles. Just port it, because let me tell you, if they port this to Switch or like PC, oh no, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna play that 24/7. Man, y'all don't want to see me in the ring in this game with like my Titus or Cloud. Oh no, y'all don't want that at all. And imagine too. Imagine if like they did do this, like they essentially made another version of this game, but they added like more Final Fantasy characters like Noctis, Zack, because Zack wasn't in either of them for some reason, and he's incredibly popular. Like if they did all of that, I think the game would sell really well, and it would introduce people to this, because now you can technically still play it, but you have to do it through other means. And yeah, you can't go online. You just basically play through the story mode, which isn't bad, but it's just like it's not the same as being saying to your friend, hey buddy, you want to go hop on the Dissidia 012 and scrap? And they're like, yeah dude, yeah, yeah, let me go open it up in Steam and let me send you an invite. It's not the same. This game deserves a sequel or something, a port, whatever. Square Enix, make it happen, please, please, please. You're already shutting down the mobile version of Dissidia, so just bring this to newer consoles, please. That's all I ask for. All right, the next game on here is Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team. So this one was good. It's basically Tenkaichi but tag team, and for PSP. And the concept is good. The CPUs might suck in this game, but the concept of being able to play Tenkaichi on the PSP portable, because mind you, Tenkaichi was for consoles. They weren't for like the PSP, because I don't think the PSP could handle like Tenkaichi. It couldn't. So them doing this for like making like this for PSP was a brilliant idea. I wish they would have did more with it, but unfortunately they didn't. The gameplay was fun. It was literally just a shrunken down Tenkaichi. And yeah, like same thing with this one. Like if you're not gonna remake it, just port it to consoles, since we're getting Sparking Zero soon, quote unquote. So they should just make a collection and just have all the Tenkaichi games, including Tag Team. I don't know how they would do that, but I'm sure that they can figure it out. Like if they're able to make a updated version of Shin Megami Tensei 3, I'm pretty sure somewhere in Bandai Namco's lab they have like the stuff for Tenkaichi Tag Team somewhere on the premise, so they could definitely just port it and stuff. Actually, you know what? Hold on. While we're here, because you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm I wanted to use OBS so you can see my screen, but OBS isn't working. My audio is messed up, so I'm recording this on Audacity, and I'm gonna do, I don't even know what I'm gonna have gameplay for this, but another game that I would love for them to like to bring to modern consoles, believe it or not, is Shin Budokai, since it's literally Budokai but for PSP again. So same thing, and the story mode for this game is wacky. Like it's a very wacky game, and I love it so much. So bring that to modern day consoles too, so people can experience an invasion of Janembas, if I'm remembering correctly. That they should bring that too. It was really fun, really fun game. Actually, you know, hold on, another game too. I know Dragon Ball is like hogging all of them right now, but this has been something that I've been playing through right now, and it is killing me. They should also make another Legendary Super Warriors. Just let me tell you, this game is tough. This game is very difficult, since the AI is stupid in this game. And like today's era, like we don't have like, I guess we have tough AI, but it's not the same as AI back in 2002. And Legendary Super Warriors was a really good game. It's tough. It feels rewarding when you beat something, if that makes sense, because it's like oh my god, I outsmarted this AI like from then to progress onto the story. And this came out in 2002, so I think they had to, because they stopped at the Boo Saga, and I think they had to stop there because GT wasn't out yet. So they should do another one and just start from beginning to, oh my god, they can go to like the end of Super. Yeah, y'all should do that. I'd play it. I would probably have to punch a lot of things, but I'd play it. But yeah, alright, I think I'm done sucking up Dragon Ball for now. Alright. Next game on the list is Naruto Shippuden Shinobi Rumble. I don't really have a reason. Oh, I thought this thing was only $5. So Shinobi Rumble was an interesting game. It was kind of like not a Smash clone. It's kind of like, how can I explain it? I can't really explain like what type of game it is, but it was a good one. It was like, I don't know, I guess like J-Stars a little bit. Like it had some of that J-Star energy. And it was a good game. The graphics on the game looked really good. Story mode wasn't the best, but I mean, you know, normally in anime games the story mode isn't the best, since they're just kind of padding out the game a little bit and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't the best. But I liked the game. I remember playing it a lot and unlocking characters. Yeah, so they should bring this to like modern day stuff too. I don't know what they would do, or they could make a second one. And because this came out in 2010, I think, where were we at in 2010 in Naruto? I think we were in the fourth Great Ninja War, I believe. So yeah, at that time, I think we were, because Madara's mask got broken in 2012, I believe. I'm not gonna sit here and do the math, but whenever they got broken, it came out then, so they can go further with it and go to the end of Shippuden and bring it back to modern day consoles. It could be another Naruto game that they have, since, you know, we're kind of starving for Naruto games, because Storm Connections is literally just Storm 4, but worse. So it would be something new for the franchise, kind of. So yeah, they should figure out a way to get this on, I guess, the Switch, because I don't see them putting it like on the PlayStation or anything. They should. Yeah. I just want them to bring it back because I like the way the game looks. Point blank period. Alright, the next game on here is Sands of Destruction. What do you mean a 63%? This game is beautiful. Okay, so Sands of Destruction it is a good game. I don't care what game facts say. I liked it a lot. It was a really interesting RPG, since it's like, It's not your standard like RPG. You press one button. You have to like to do combos and stuff. You like have to like you can press one button, but you can also press it again to do like different stuff. It was unique. All right, it was unique. It was very good. Really unique game. There's no way you can beat this game in like 8 hours. I liked it, but then I was younger when I played it, so it could be kid biasy, but I'm kind of replaying through it now, and I still like it a little bit. But hey, like imagine if they gave this game like a sequel or something, and they like did it, and they gave it like Octopath Traveler 2 graphics, and they still kept like the same gameplay that the first one had. I think it'd be pretty good. I think it would be pretty darn amazing if you ask me. So if you've never played Sands of Destruction, highly recommend it. Ignore what the people say. It's a good game. All right, they're just haters. They got paid off. They got paid off by something to not like it. I don't care. I'm biased. Fight me. I don't care. Yeah. So Sands of Destruction, please. I miss you. Actually, you know what? Hold on, because I thought about something else too. They should also. I don't know why I'm looking this up because I know what the game is called. But they should also remake like another The Last Story. This too was also a really good Wii game. I haven't beaten it yet because I just haven't beaten it yet because I lost my copy. I found it, so we're good. I'm playing like 50 other things, but The Last Story was really good. Unique for the Wii. It just sucks that it came out for the Wii since I'm pretty sure this game like pushed the Wii to its like full potential. Is The Last Story a Dragon Ball character? I'm pretty sure he did that since there was like a lot of moving parts and stuff. And I think if they like remade it or brought it to like modern day consoles, they could do so much more with it. I don't know. All right, once again, this could be the bias talking about a lot of these. I should have prefaced this with this video that this could be like my biases talking about it. But yeah, the voice acting may have not been good, right? It's whatever. A lot of games back in 2011 and older don't have the best voice acting, but it's fine. It's good for its era. It probably still holds up. I don't know. I still have to like go through and beat it and then maybe replay it again before I can say that. But from what I played, yeah, Last Story, please bring this back. Please. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Okay. So, once again, you can't see my screen, but I'll probably have like a pop-up of what I'm talking about in the video. So, I want an actual remake of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Now, I know what you're thinking. We got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. True. But those remakes suck. They're not good. They took out the Platinum stuff. They took out the Battle Tower. The sprites look like ass. They look really weird. So, they should, and also, by the way, hold on, before I say this, by the way, they're supposed to be remaking Pokemon Black and White too. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it can either go the Persona 3 Reloaded route, or it can go the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl route. I would prefer the Persona 3 route since, to a lot of people, Black and White is like one of the best generations of Pokemon. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like I haven't finished it in all these years, but I don't know. It was weird that like it went from, I think it was like Heart Gold to Black and White. I haven't finished it, so I can't really like be like, oh yeah, no, they're right or they're wrong. I can't say, but yeah, they should do an actual remake of Diamond and Pearl. And don't do like what they did for this one. Just do it with like 2D sprites. You don't have to make the game like 3D, 2D or whatever. Just remake it. Use pixels instead of what you guys did this time, and just add everything back. Since sure the weird sprites are very weird, very weird. But if they would have just added the Platinum stuff and the Battle Tower, people still probably would have critiques about like, you know, about like how weird the overworld sprites look, but they would be like, you know what? They might look weird, but they have everything that Diamond and Pearl and Platinum had. So yeah, they should redo it and just do that. Or honestly, they could take the Omega Sapphire and Ruby route, since that is also a really good remake. Like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, really good remake. Fire Red and Leaf Green, really good remakes. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver, super good remake. Those are really good remakes from the stuff that they wanted to do when Gold and Silver came out back in the day to now, to where like your Pokemon follow you and they're like small. Okay, hold on. Reminds me of something else. Also, if they do remake Diamond and Pearl, just make the Pokemon be their chibi sprites. Don't make them small on the overworlds where they look stupid. Like, just take notes from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because those are honestly probably one of the best remakes of the DS's era. So, yeah, just please remake everything for this and just do it that way instead of the way that y'all did it this time. You're not going to. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying this. Like, Nintendo and Game Freak are gonna watch this and be like, you know what, bro? You know what? See, we weren't thinking about doing that, but you know, we saw this video from this 300 subscribed YouTube channel. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. They're not going to, but yeah. It's hard being a Pokemon fan in 2024. All right, so possibly the last one, since I may come back and add some more stuff. Jump Force. I would love for them to redo this game, but just take out all the bullshit with it and make it different. Since Jump Force was supposed to be a really good fighting game, but they fucked up bad. Like, it could have been something good. It could have been, but it was just bad on how they did it. Like, it took them forever to put back in rematches. The loading screens were abysmal. The character models look really uncanny and like human-like, but they're not human because they're anime characters. So they're, and like, just the roster was really weird. Like, they took out. So if you don't know, Jump Force is the sequel to the J-Stars game for PS4, PS3, and Vita. And in that game, they had certain characters that either weren't in there or were DLC. So for an example, in J-Stars, Madara was in the game. Pretty sure he wasn't DLC. I haven't played that game in years. I don't think it was DLC. Hiei was DLC. No, sorry. Hiei was in J-Stars, but he was DLC in Jump Force. And I feel like there has to be more characters, but my brain is just like not working right now. You get the point though. Like, characters who were already in the game with J-Stars, they made them as DLC because they know that those characters would sell. Like, you mean to tell me, like, because I am a big Naruto fan, and like, yeah, Madara was a great villain. He should have been the final villain instead of Kaguya, but whatever. Spoiler alert, whatever. So yeah, no, like, if they announce Madara for the game, I'm gonna buy him, but it's just stupid since he was already in the game for free in J-Stars. I don't know why you're trying to sell him to people. I know why, but it's kind of scummy to do that. And it was just, the fighting sucked. The way everything looked sucked. Story mode sucked. They missed so much with this game. The thing they didn't miss on is like the battle damage, since that could be cool. Like, if they ever do go back to Jump Force, like they make Jump Force 2 this time as personal, they should keep the battle damage, since that is something that happens in battles. You know, like, if you're getting thrown across the stage, you're not going to get back up and be like, oh man, oh yeah, I'm ready to fight. No, your clothes are going to be tattered and stuff. So they should definitely like just go back to that, add more characters, like add characters who were in J-Stars and not make them DLC. Like, since in Jump Force, the majority of the characters were, the character roster were mostly One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Naruto characters. And we had we had 3 Yu Yu Hakusho characters and like 3 Hunter x Hunter characters. Like there's a video that someone made. I think it was Flaming Red. I can't remember his name, but he was in like to add more like new generation characters instead of like the older ones, or add different older ones. Like they could have brought back Suna from Hitman Reborn, since a lot of people don't know about Hitman Reborn, and they would see Suna and be like, "Oh, who's this cool looking guy right here?" And it would make them go watch the show. Especially now that it's getting a dub, so it might bring more people over. Because I'm willing to bet if Jump Force is still alive, when Reborn got announced for a dub, they probably would have added like Suna or Xanxus or something. They added someone. So yeah, like they could have had like Gintama characters like they did in the first one, and like just other shows that aren't as like popular as like the ones that are in here, so they get a little bit more likes. This is supposed to be like an anniversary, not an like to celebrate to celebrate. I think it's God damn it, I probably should do some research. It was to celebrate something. I can't remember what. I'll probably put it in post, but it was meant to celebrate that. Like, and they did, sure, but it's like just the regular characters in the game. What? I'm going on a tangent. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this, but they could have added more series to it. Like, honestly, they wouldn't do this, but like, imagine if Jump Force was still alive and they announced, oh, Sukuna's coming to the game. Denji is coming to the game. I almost said a Chainsaw Man spoiler. And it's like, I don't know, Tanjiro and Muzan and more Black Clover characters were coming to the game instead of just Asta. Like, what? Like, just add more variety so the new gen of anime can like have more recognition. Like, I don't think it's that difficult for them to do that. And they didn't. They just didn't do it, and that's one of the reasons why the game failed. Because it's just like, you know, these just like the regular characters from like old shows. I don't know. I think I'm honestly babbling. I'm just yapping a little bit. So yeah, they should do Jump Force 2, but just take more time with it and do not give us slop like how Jump Force was. All right. Like I said, I think this is the last one unless I decide to add more to it, which I might. I don't know. I don't even know when this is gonna come out. I have like 3 other videos I have to like edit and stuff, which I don't know when those are coming out. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Do you agree with this list? Have you played any of the games mentioned on here? And if you haven't, if you haven't, would you check them out if they like announce like a newer version of it? And what that means, you know what, bro, end the video.